What's up, you guys? Simon here. In this video, we're going to go ahead and discuss the recent collapse of streaming services. That's right, streaming services have had such a hard time maintaining their subscribers. They've been dragged into political agendas, and they have really given everything they had to get a better quarter earnings report. However, they are reporting mad or big losses. In this video, we're going to cover particularly Netflix. We're also going to cover Disney. I'll give you my thoughts on those two streaming services, what happened, what's going to happen to the stock, if the stocks are going to continue falling, if this is just a correction, and if we're going to see an increase of price eventually. Before I get into this video, I always ask that you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I would truly appreciate it. And let's get into this video. So the Netflix collapse is not only a warning sign for streaming services, it's actually a warning sign for a bunch of stocks. Netflix was touted as one of the great investment companies out there in terms of stocks. So they were constantly adding on subscribers. They were raising their prices and maintaining subscribers, had a great streaming platform. It was a pioneer in the industry. However, things have turned south and Netflix lost 35% of its stock value, losing more than $50 billion off their market cap. And with their reportings that came out on Tuesday, they have showed a loss of more subscribers than they have in their 10 years in business. Because of their lack of quality outlook in their reporting, it led to a downgrade on Wall Street and people started selling off. This was a big indicator for all types of streaming services that if you cannot maintain your subscribers, if you get into controversial topics, or if you don't provide new content or incentives to continue to get people or keep people around and continue to have them subscribe, you are in big trouble. And Netflix is in big trouble, and it's well deserved. Shedding 200,000 subscribers in the first 3 months of the year when you're expected to add 2.5 million subscribers within that time frame is incredible. It's a bad stat to have for any type of reporting, and I bet the higher ups at Netflix are panicking. So it was a shocking announcement when people were expecting a good return on their investment, only to see a major downgrade. On top of that, Disney has not fared so well recently as well with their subscription services. I don't know if you guys have followed the news, but Disney has had a lot of issues with Florida in terms of the new controversial bill that passed that they dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill. Now, this bill that came out, you could look at it whichever way you want, basically ruined the reputation of Disney, potentially got Florida involved in some issues that they may not want to be involved in. And Florida recently is proposing sanctioning Disney or having them pay their share of taxes to be in the state. Disney has come against that bill that was passed in Florida. As you know, Disney World is in Florida, and they have taken a tumble on their content and their shares. On top of that, they went too political. They actually started wanting to promote different type of gender ideology on Disney, on their movies, or in their movies, I should say, as well as in every single show or movie. They want to have ideology in place. A lot of parents took aback to that and started canceling their subscriptions as well. The Disney stock, because of that, has not recovered. And the stock continues to plummet below $125 a share. At its peak, it was at nearly $190 a share. So Disney has really been struggling to maintain its subscriber base. And I think it's also being affected not only by the lack of subscribers, but by their decision making in terms of their political agendas. So with both Netflix and Disney struggling to maintain its subscribers because of the lack of new content, the direction of political agendas, the prices that continue to go up, as well as competition. There are so many streaming services now from every single network, from every single news media outlet. Everybody is adding a plus to their logo or channel with pretty much any type of content that they want to get out there. We're talking about Apple news channels. We're talking about a lot of different streaming services now being offered. Netflix just has not stayed on top of their agenda to release some quality content to go along with their price increases every time. And they have lost people because of that. There were also some controversial videos that were out on Netflix and some suggestive videos that parents deemed to not be appropriate. I think that also hurt them. And in Disney's case, it became a political agenda with the type of content they want to release to the children that are watching at home. And a lot of parents did not like this ideology or idea from Disney, therefore having more cancellations. And as a result, a lot of people were dropping their services with Disney, which I think could potentially rebound, including Netflix, if they get better content on their channel. So do I think both Disney and Netflix is a buyback? It could totally be a buyback. Anytime a stock drops by 35% or so, and it's well deserved in this case because of a 200,000 loss of subscribers versus a 2.5 million gain, that's a 2.7 million swing in subscribers. They are well deserving a loss right now. However, if they could turn things around, provide better content, get more content onto their channel that's not as controversial, potentially they could resume as the population grows and as streaming services become more readily available all around the world, they could resume and climb back up with their stock. The same with Disney. If Disney could distance themselves from the political ideology of what they were trying to embed into these movies in terms of teaching your kids a certain way or a certain lifestyle of living, I think Disney could totally turn around. Remember, Disney is a conglomerate as well. They own a lot of media networks. They own ESPN, they own Hulu. So there is a lot of streaming services that Disney has fully not taken advantage of yet, still can take advantage of and get back on there. So the Disney conglomerate is not just the Disney, Walt Disney theme park or the Disney Plus app that you're used to. There's a lot of things at play there and a lot of moving parts. They have to stay politically unbiased. Therefore, they would be able to regain a lot of those subscribers that they have lost during the time of their political correctness or whatever it is that they got themselves into. So let me know in the comments below. Do you guys subscribe to Disney? Do you subscribe to Netflix? Has Netflix's service gone down? Do you feel like it's just not worth all of their price bumps? And there were many in the past year or two. And if so, comment below. Let me know, is this service still worth keeping, or are you simply using a different service? And is Disney, with what they're trying to do with the content that they're trying to release, bothersome to you guys? Or is that a reason enough potentially to cancel Disney and no longer have that as an option in your home? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I do think the stocks have potential for return. Always check with your financial advisors in regards to purchasing anything. This is just an entertainment video, but I find these topics to be truly debatable on both sides, and that's what I want to do on this channel. So let me know what your thoughts are and we'll go from there. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you here in the next video.